Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, a little RC score, RC haul, whatever you want to call it. Two things actually. The Jeep Rubicon rock crawler is a new bright truck, and I got this tonight off of a customer, along with the other unit I'm going to show you. I was working on his axial machine for him, and part of the deal for doing the work is we worked out the rock crawler into the deal. But anyway, so I didn't want the thing for whether or not it ran, because usually I just strip these things for bodies and ditch the rest. It's not too often I'll even resell a new bright toy, but I'm always looking for a Jeep body, and especially for my RS10 and Red Cat. So anyways, this body is a little wide, so it's not going to fit the traditional way of mounting. So I'm going to have to come up with something real creative, or wait till the next time my buddy Neil is down, my puppers. Go check out his channel. A little bit of a little shout out there for him. Anyways, he's pretty inventive when it comes to mounts and stuff, so we might be able to work something out between the two of us and figure it out, because I'd really like to put this on my RS10 if I can. It's a really cool body. And but if you want to see this thing running, don't look on my channel for it, because I'm not going to do any kind of running video of this thing. I actually just checked it out on RC Mania, and yeah, it does a very poor job as a crawler, and so whatever. I kind of expected it. Hey, come on, it's new bright, right? But it does have the fold down window, which is kind of nice. One of the mirrors is broken off, but that's okay. I'm just going to rip the other one off and remount some new mirrors, because I got another set kicking around here that I can replace those with easy enough. And I may hook lights up into this, I don't know. But that's what that's for. But it does run perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. So it's okay to go. So the other thing I got, which he just gave me, this HSP Brontosaurus roller, which actually the wheels are off of it. I put them on my Red Cat. I'm going to try them out and see. I mean, they're only a 1/4 of an inch difference, so. But one thing I found out about this, so for all of you Red Cat RS10 owners, if you want to get your hands on some cheap links, these ones look like they're going to be the same length from just taking one off and measuring it, but it's only going to be the inside, because on the Red Cat, all the threading is clockwise threading, so your outside here is counterclockwise, but your inside ones are all clockwise, so it's going to give me 8 in total for replacements. Because on the Red Cat RS10, you got to buy the whole new link bar with the 2 plastic links, so why not just pop the metal centers out if you need to. These other ones will actually have the centers, it's just this one off the steering arm I'll have to pop a center out, but these look to be exactly the same length, and we'll just measure one of those up for you in a second just to show you. And so that'll give me 8 spares, so prolongs the inevitable of eventually one day I'll have to buy some link bars, or maybe not, because I'm going to check with HSP, and if I can buy just these pieces here in a baggie, well, these are going to be even better than those Traxxas shock ones I was using, right? So that's going to be a bonus. But the roller came with a busted up shell, which is fine, don't care, threw that out already. The motor in this thing works. Shocks are all good, so I'm just going to clean them up and refill them with oil, and they'll be for another project. So I got some good viable parts here, which is nice. The diffs are still in perfect shape. They're still working good. The drive shaft is good, everything's good. Gears are good, pinion's good, so... But, and this one does have bushings in it, not bearings, so who cares? Because I'm not going to put this up and running again. So, but that was something he just, you know, gave me outright. You know, he said, you can have this. I'm like, cool. So anyways, I'm just undoing this one link here. Get this thing off of here. A lot of thread goes into these things. Alright, so we'll ditch that. And my RS10, voila, it now has the tires on it. Now, see the difference between them and the bighorns? I'd say a little over a 1/4 of an inch. So they're a little bit, you know, smaller in height profile, which is fine. By the time you get the weight on this, the truck weight on it, it's about 1/4 of an inch. So, but I wanted to try these because I know these tires on the Volcano I had, it's the same exact tires. The tires were really good gripping dirt and stuff, so we're going to see how it does on the trail. And I'm going to bring my other 4 with me, my Bighorns, just in case, and a wrench, because if they don't do so well, they're coming off. So, but we will be doing video, of course, of that. Now this one link piece I hauled off, this is an original factory link. And if we put that right up against that and center it, it's exactly the same length. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me just grab a flashlight. I'm sure I got one here. Give you a good view of that. So if we put this right in the middle of that, they're precisely the same exact length. And I already know the thread size is going to be the same. So that's going to be a good cheap replacement. So if HSP sells just these pieces, or you know, any place that sells HSP or Red Cat Volcano parts, and if you can buy just these pieces for the clockwise turn on, you're good to go for a long time, real dirt cheap. Because those light bars are $9 a set. You know, and there's 2 sets. But anyways, we are going to try the Red Cat out and see how well it actually does with these tires. And it does kind of dwarf it a little bit. Kind of looks weird, but you know, I thought, yeah, what the heck. Now, the benefit, if these tires actually do work good, the nice benefit, 100% full out steering. Okay, I've still got over 1/4 of an inch before it's going to even go anywhere near the wire. Articulation, I'm not going to run in. It's not going to jam up, okay, with the hood. So it's going to just miss. So we're all good. Same as the back end, it's going to miss. You know, my front end, of course, is really good. Put that straight. My front end still goes right in the middle where it belongs, and it misses. And you're never going to use the full articulation on one of these things anyhow, you know, like 100% of it. But not too shabby, I think. So that's a little score. So I'm, like I said, I'm kind of hoping I can make use of this Rubicon brake body on my Red Cat. But if not, that body will be put aside and will be prepped as far as taking out the internal posts go. And as soon as I get a machine I can use that body on, because I am actually looking at getting a newer, better hobby grade RC. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but that's going to be a surprise. But it is going to be a nice machine, and I'm hoping even with that I'll be able to use this body with any luck, and things should hopefully go well with it for the mod. So, because New Bright stuff is very detailed, which is nice. I mean, it's got a, you know, decent little bumper on here. I don't know about mounting a winch. I might have to find some way to maybe mod something in somehow. But you got the pull down window, you got the bucket seats. I can put a driver in here. You know, there's lots of foot room for a driver. And you've got the toolbox already back here, so that's like one less thing to, you know, pick up. I can make a canoe to strap on the top, or a rack or whatever, you know, to go on top of that to carry stuff and make it look more scale looking. So, you know, that's a big advantage to these New Bright bodies. Plus the New Bright bodies are pretty tough bodies compared to Lexan, eh? You know, so, but anyway, so that's my little RC haul for today. And kudos, very happy, very happy. And now extremely happy, I've got 8 more clockwise compatible links for my RS10. So I'll be stripping those down and putting them aside in a little parts bin, and go from there. So anyways guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.